In first video, in the chapter Chemical Effect of Electric Current, we have read many things regarding this chapter, but of subject chemistry like electrolyte, ions, cations, anion, and what are the fundamental particles present in the atom, how an atom loses or gain an free electrons, donors, acceptors, and how cations and anions are formed. Because also we have read that in the solid there becomes no chemical changes, but in liquid there becomes chemical changes when electricity passes through it, and it happens due to presence of free mobile ions. So in the second video we have to read a little more regarding this chapter. So in the chapter Chemical Effect of Electric Current, we have to know that the chemical changes that take place in conducting liquid. Conducting liquid means what? Solution of acid, bases and salt in water. And when current passes through it, then there becomes the what? Chemical changes, and it is the what? Chemical effect of electric current. Also we have read electrolyte, solution of acid, bases and salts in water is called an electrolyte, or any liquid solution of substance which can conduct electricity is called an electrolyte. Note I have taken here, when current passes through electrolyte, it breaks into ions. We have read how ions are formed. Ion means charged atom is called ion, and cations by losing of electron, anion by gaining of electron. So electrolyte also contains ions. Like here I am taking an example, like in copper sulfate solution, copper ions and sulfate ions are present. Copper ions and sulfate ions are present. We have read that electrolyte means solution of acids, bases and salts in water. So also we have to read a little regarding acids, bases and salts, because we have to use later of these acids, bases and salt. So it is necessary to know that what is acid. So any substance that gives hydrogen ion when dissolved in water is called an acid. And we listen many times that any substance which is sour in taste is called acid. Like lemon. Lemon contains acid. Lemon is not acid. Lemon contains acid. So, but you have to read here, because we are reading chemical effect of electricity, and here electricity is carried by presence of free mobile ions. So we must know that what is acid. Any substance that gives hydrogen ion when dissolved in water is called an acid. Acids are of two types, strong acids and weak acids. First we will know that a strong acid. So we can say that minerals acids are called a strong acids. HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, these all are mineral acids. These are also a strong acids. Or we can say in another way that any acids that completely breaks down or that completely ionize, breakdowns, or that gives more amount of hydrogen ion. Here we are looking at HCl, hydrochloric acids. It completely ionize into hydrogen ion and chlorine ion. Means it is giving which ion? Hydrogen ion. H2SO4, it is called sulfuric acid, and it also breaks down, completely it breaks down into ion, hydrogen ion and sulfate ion. In nitric acid, HNO3, also we are looking that it also completely breaks down into hydrogen ion and nitrate ion. So according to the definition of acids, any acid that gives hydrogen ion when dissolved in water is called acid. So here we are looking that in all the three cases, HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, we are getting hydrogen ion. And in a strong acid, there are more amount of hydrogen ion. After it, we will know that bases. In acid, we are getting hydrogen ion. Similarly, in the bases, we get hydroxide ion. Here OH minus OH. So it is the hydroxide ion. So any substance that gives hydroxide ion, hydroxide means OH ion, when dissolved in water is called bases. Any substance that gives hydroxide ion when dissolved in water is called bases. A strong bases, you have read a strong acid. Here we are reading a strong bases. So any bases that completely dissociate is called a strong bases, or that completely ionize. Two of the strong bases I am taking as an example, sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. It is also known as caustic soda. Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. A strong bases gives more hydroxide ions. NaOH is the one strong example of one strong base. So, and it breaks down into sodium ion and hydroxide ion. Potassium hydroxide also breaks down into two ions, potassium ion, hydroxide ion. Positive ions, cations, negative ions, anion. One thing we have to keep in our mind, in a strong bases, number of ions is more. In a strong bases, number of ions. Which ion? Hydroxide ion is more. And in a strong acid, which ion is more? Hydrogen ion is more. So we were reading about acid, bases, a strong acid, a strong bases. Again I am repeating that mainly mineral acids are a strong acids. Examples: sulfuric acid H2SO4, hydrochloric acid HCl, nitric acid HNO3, and after it we have to know about weak acid. But before reading weak acids, we must know that a strong acid conducts more amount of electricity. A strong acid, a strong bases conducts more amount of electricity. Weak acids. Here mineral acids are a strong acid. Here organic acids are mainly weak acids like formic acid HCOOH, acetic acid CH3COOH, found in vinegar. In lemon juice we use in our daily life lemon, and its juice contains citric acid. So these are the weak acids. It also conducts electricity, but it conducts electricity in less amount. And weak acids does not breaks completely, means does not ionize completely. How? We have read that when acid is dissolved in water, it gives hydrogen ion, but it is the formic acid, it is also breaking, ionizing in hydrogen ion and other COOH ion, but here we are looking that it does not breaks completely. One hydrogen ion is this side, but also one H is present in the other part of this ion. Similarly, in the acetic acid, it is the one part of cation, it is the one part, it is cation, but also hydrogen is present in the anion also. So weak acids does not breaks completely in hydrogen ion. Now in weak bases, any bases that does not gives more amount of hydroxide ion. We have read NaOH and KOH that completely dissociate, ionize or breaks down into ions, but here in the weak bases it does not gives more amount of hydroxide ion when dissolved in water. Also it conducts less amount of electricity. Why we are reading about acids, bases and salts? Because you have to read about electrolyte, and electrolyte means what? Solution of acids, bases and salt. So you have read about acids, bases, a strong acid, a strong bases, but now we have to read about salt.